Hey Super Gamers, it's Super Effective here. Recently, Warframe came out with the Nightmare version of the Law of Retribution raid. This Nightmare version has a great loot table that features Nightmare mods for each stage, rare arcane enhancements like Barrier, Grace, and Victory, and permanent rare resource blueprints for Neurosensors, Orokin Cells, and Neuros, which are each valued at 100 platinum on the market. Those blueprints might not seem great right now, but DE has stated that they are changing the star chart soon, so getting these rare resources may be difficult to obtain. If you haven't done the normal version of the Law of Retribution raid, then you should try to get some experience by checking out my previous guide here. That video will give you a good foundation for the details I'm about to uncover. Note that the Nightmare version of this raid won't allow you to have more than 2 of any kind of Warframe. With that in mind, here is our team's preferred setup. 2 Lokis for hacking and irradiating disarm, 2 Trinities, one modded for long-range energy vampire, and another modded for blessing. 2 Nyx for added crowd control and holding difficult areas, 1 Nova to assist with bomb carrying and long-range crowd control, and 1 Banshee for long-range constant crowd control. It is highly recommended that you assemble a team of 8 players who have experience with whatever strategy you're all most comfortable with on normal difficulty. Just be sure to bring 4 corrosive projections to make the enemies easier to kill, and optionally bring a few rejuvenations to aid the Trinity players in the first stage. So let's get on with the raid. Here are the differences in Stage 1 Sabotage. Disruptor drones are a new enemy that is common to both normal and Nightmare raids. It is a floating unit that has good maneuverability and will protect Grineer forces against Warframe abilities similar to how a Corpus Nullifier does. But it does not block weapons fire, so take them out quickly. All pressure plates throughout the raid will drain about 10 energy per second of the player who stands upon them. Keep this in mind because players could find themselves without energy before too long. All consoles can no longer be hacked using ciphers, and if you make too many mistakes, the console will electrocute the user, leaving them with very little health and having to try again. It will be important for your hackers to be proficient in Grineer security systems. All players will lose 10 health per second compared to 2 health per second in the normal raid, so your Trinity Warframes will need to pay even closer attention to the team's health bars. The Tritium Battery or Bomb will require more energy to charge. Therefore, we like to use 2 Warframes with large energy pools to be bomb carriers, with the first carrier handing the bomb off to the second once the energy runs out. It helps greatly to have Trinity provide energy vampire whenever possible or use energy restores. The injector is vulnerable for a shorter amount of time once the 4 consoles have been hacked, so make sure your bomb carrier is standing by the injector before you finish hacking. Here are the differences in Stage 2 Part 1, Infiltration. The amount of time a player has to get onto a matching pressure plate is no longer unlimited. This means that if the player does not reach the designated plate in time, then all players currently standing on pressure plates will be incapacitated. Communication will be very important when assigning players to pressure plates because of the time limit. The nuke is down. Get him out quick. We're on a timer here, folks.
Who's getting that plate? Get the fuck
That's
off the
a
plate.
nuke. He died to something. He's in position. Get the next console. Oh, it's over here by Nyx. The energy drain from the pressure plates can put stress on your team's energy reserves, so expect to use energy restores or coordinate with the Trinity to provide energy vampire. If possible, give the Trinity a lower priority for their pressure plates so they won't have to endure the energy drain for as long. As with the previous stage, you can expect disruption drones to appear. Make sure everyone seeks to destroy these on sight. Here are the differences in Stage 2 Part 2, Hijack. Your teammates assigned to pressure plates are incredibly important here because if the Fomorian core touches an electrified rail, it will explode instantly and the raid will be a failure. I can only recommend assigning players who know where the pressure parts are by heart, but it helps to have someone stand in doorways which will block enemy spawns. There are also a couple of landmines attached to the overhead rail that will destroy the Fomorian core if reached. They are easy to destroy, so clear them as soon as possible. Each room has a new console which must be hacked in order to open the door to the next area. Here are the locations of each console. One person should be able to handle this. In the first room, it is on the immediate left side of the exit door. In the second room, it is on the left side of the exit door on the upper platform. In the third room, it is on the right side of the exit door near the pressure plate. And in the final room, it is on the left side of the curved track on a high platform overlooking the final exit door. The only difference in Stage 3 Assassination is that those 4 consoles that the Grineer are trying to reach are no longer in the center. Instead, they are now scattered on the outer perimeter of the map and will light up green when hacked. Here are the locations of all 4 consoles. It is up to your team how you want to defend these, but as a safety precaution, have at least one console under close guard. To aid you, those deadly rockets that Vehek fires can be reliably mitigated by placing Loki decoys near him. Nyx can also achieve the same effect by jumping high up and using her absorb ability near Vehek. Just be careful because Vehek will also spawn disruption drones. Well, that's all there is to it. I hope you found this guide helpful. You can expect my future guides to be just as high quality and insightful for future raids. Best of luck to you all, and I hope you enjoy your free rare arcane enhancements. Hey, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you'd like to support the channel, please visit my Patreon page. Your contributions would be greatly appreciated. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, and leave comments down below, as I take all constructive feedback seriously. And if you're interested in watching live gameplay, I stream nightly on my Twitch channel. This has been It's Super Effective. See you on the next respawn. Special thanks goes out to Andrew for being my very first Patreon pledger.